the other rock. Because
Also, because that was the money rock, you seemed to... Yeah, you missed a coin at some point.
Okay, and now with these trees and that wall as a buffer, if I dig... what was it? Square 2.
Square 2 far.
I can get jammed between the rock without losing prizes. I just need to aim. Damn. Almost painted that thing. Eh.
What was the last time you painted the shovel?
The other night.
Like I said, I'm starting
No.
to think the one thing doesn't work.
Kurt, it would work. The basic shovel's only like 30. Rocks are 8. 8 and 8, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20.
Yeah, I guess.
I was
Yeah.
using... I have... That's why, as a test, to see if the one thing still works, I have an extra shovel I've been using to get fish bait that I paint every so often. And so far, it hasn't disappeared.
Well, like, if it was the basic, if it was like the basic tools, every action basically takes out 1 point of durability, and the basic shovels have 30 durability. That would essentially mean, like, the fish bait, you're only going to dig up, like, 2 or 3.
I was digging up in 5s.
No.
Let's go make a better shovel.
I guess it would come down to how... I guess one of those would come down to, like, how often the clams spawn, because you can get stupid good clam RNG or terrible clam RNG.
Let's make a better shovel then. Erg. Or actually, hold on. I might...
Just buy a flimsy shovel.
Yeah, the shop's open.
You really need to start remembering to do that more.
And I might put a lot of money into the house. I have those 2 money bags sitting in my... I have those 2 money bags sitting in the house. And I might... use those. So I can buy a flimsy shovel. Medicine for the 1 person. God damn it, hold on. The coloring kit thing seems to work with some things I've said. It's just... all the rocks in the town seem to just barely go over the... Oh, yeah, I actually had that one type of flower.
Okay, so it's not as bad as I thought. But that was for that one. So buy some of that type of flower bin and then, you know, plant them and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's 3.
Yeah. I've got white and yellow. I'll get like 4 just to. Okay. We'll plant those. So, the goals do seem to be programmed around your town.
Which is nice.
There are my roses. Also!
Now, granted, Leaf showing up on the first day, basically, that would give you the opportunity to...
I'll upgrade the shovel, but before then, to show off this idea I had, and this is a way to plant flowers without using shovel to get them exactly where you need. Hold on. Do this. Now, I'm not holding a shovel. Flowers go where I'm standing. And then, because this is opposite...
But doesn't digging a hole take durability?
No.
It doesn't?
Only
if you dig something up?
Only when you dig things up, yeah.
Ah.
People tested that.
Okay.
So I can do like this, and just kick the dirt. And then apparently, I was gonna change it into a non-flimsy shovel anyway. I'm trying to, yeah. Nice. There are my 3, but... And that zigzags, because that will...
just get the map files then.
Working on it, Gerson.
We'll have to see what the Nook mile, like, what the major miles that the game spits out are, because the thing with them is...
Let's check my town rating.
Like, because Leaf is guaranteed the
And
day...
then I'm gonna go place a bunch of crap.
Because Leaf was guaranteed the day the event started, that would give you an opportunity to get, you know, a bunch of, like, flowers and stuff you didn't normally have, but the thing was that that's one of those, and, you know, it's the eternal problem with Animal Crossing, if...
Not going up, not going down. All the time with you and your grandma.
We get it at Daisy and May, you exist, and now we're going to go back to ignoring Sunday mornings. I wonder how many people as children never saw John because it's Sunday morning.
Okay. Low key, probably about to use a ton of money and just get the house paid. Because I have that money bag, and I also have those other 2 money bags, and I could put... I've been saving up... Oh, wait, hold on. I have other fossils, and then I can sell some fossils, and that will add money anyway. And then I make a better shovel. While I'm using my shit shovel, I can move my hybrids. Because my hybrids are growing correctly. My hybrids are growing correctly. I'm gonna have to move those because can see, I get correct hybrids. It's just to get the perfect flowers, you need to do the ridiculous pairings, and that's why later I will. Did we hit this rock?
I don't think we've hit it today.
I can use the flimsy shovel and then just repair it. I will organize my nonsense flowers later. Well, no, after one strike. Oh. Nice. One of those iron will be used to upgrade this shovel. My flowers need to be organized, but I'm probably about to use. Let's assess the one fossil. Now I can go sell some fossils and stuff and get a little bit of money. And then I can basically I need to go get the medicine and then oh shit! I'm fine with that. Because I can just use those big money bags and push into the final. I think we're either going to get the last or next to last upgrade. And I don't have the basement or upstairs yet.
So I believe we have like 2 more upgrades. Actually, wait, we say that, but remember, you get a room in the back, left, right, and then basement and upstairs. We still only have a back room and a room to the left?
Hold on.
Was it left or right? I don't remember which one we had. The point is we only have the back room and one of the side rooms, so it's like, if every
I should probably just go ahead and put money on that.
Yeah, you should. If every upgrade brings a new room, then that means that there are at least 3 left.
We've kind of went a little bit too long because I'm trying to get my fruit farm so I can get big money every other day. But I have these money bags I sat down specifically because I don't want to spend too much money and not have a little bit.
Yeah. It's only the back room and one of the side rooms. That means I think we have like 3 upgrades left.
I guess I can just knock that out then. If I can get freaking CJ to show up, I could easily get...
Are they talking, or is that convenient? Oh, no. That was just a... That was just really, like, really good placement.
Once my fruit farm is done, that'll be like 100k every... Like, I think trees take like 2 days? Hold on. So I should probably just...
Wrong button. Or... Oh, wait. Yeah.
It...
I got confused for a minute. I thought you saw the top 10 up for the house payment thing. Full amount.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. Might as well! Kinda hitting the space limit, so that's a really good time to... He should mention it, and then I can... Yep, it's like 2 more. It's like 2 or 3.
Humana money.
Good. Okay. We were hitting the inventory limit. I thought, might as well. What's my fruit farm? Because it's like that number, and then there's one that's like 1 million and like a half. But all of the fruit I'm growing when it comes in, all of those fruit trees are like 100,000.
And you know, if we can get and if we can get good RNG, getting like CJ or Flick at any point, you could sell. It's not a lot of tarantulas. How many tarantulas did you catch? It was like 5, right?
I have like 5 in the house.
Yeah, that's not a lot, but they're still going to sell for, you know, a good amount. Also, we're saving them for a robot, so like, you know, we shouldn't do this, but if you don't care about any of the items that gold nuggets are used to make, the gold nuggets sell for 10,000.
They're 10,000 apiece, yes. Let's
Yeah.
upgrade that shovel. Gold nuggets are amazing!
They're just, you know, stupid rare.
Our
Because
fruit...
with them being 10,000, and we have 10 of them, that means...
No, we had 9.
Oh, okay, yeah. We're missing 1.
Just... looking if there's any big fish, since I keep getting perpetual rain. I also need to go give the medicine to the one person. Because if I can get Coelacanth and CJ comes back, I have a Coelacanth I was going to sell him and some tuna.
If we keep getting rain, it's just the Animal Crossing being accurate to the state we're from. Wouldn't that be like crazy if they actually did do something like that, like the region of your Switch, not just country, but you know, getting farther, like state or whatever, if that actually influenced the weather of your island.
That's not...
I know that's not how it works. But that's what
No!
Wouldn't it like be crazy?
The vibration.
Oh.
Well, 1, yes, that's not how it works. 2, I was commenting on...
On the vibration of it being a sea bass, but like, you know what? Like,
wasn't enough fight for like an oarfish or...
you know, the funny thing is that, like, and I would have loved to see this in action because this would have like been really impressive on the Wii, and also when, you know, the Wii's internet like ended up going down. This would have been interesting.
Let me go give her the medicine.
But this game was never released. Factor 5, the people that made the Rogue Squadron games, were actually, I believe they wanted to make a Pilot Wings game, like, for Nintendo. The pitch ended up being, like, canceled, so there's a whole video about it, but they did get a decent amount of work done, and one of the crazy ideas they had for the game was that basically if you were like connected to the internet and had the forecast channel, if like basically because the game would have you flying across the world, it's like if the forecast channel says it's raining in Italy and you played at that time, it would be like raining in Italy in game.
Oversized sweats, Drat. Did I say sweets? On.
Oversized.
Sweats.
What is this?
It's a sweater dress.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, yeah, and we also... think I had one of these. Oh, I think I had one of these in a different color.
Yeah.
it's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, this is a silly question, but I thought it would be fun. Anyway, how many of you stumbled into getting rare crossbreeds without meaning to? And no, I don't mean the slightly more common crossbreeds. I mean the crossbreeds that most people set aside a huge plot of land in order to specifically breed for. Those are the crossbreeds I would love to know how many of you stumbled into. Basically, in the game's code, every flower has a hidden DNA stat. When flowers crossbreed, it mixes those DNA stats. Rare crossbreeds require very specific DNA stats in order to be achieved. Even the random flowers that get born from breeding pairs also have very specific DNA, and a lot of those flowers can actually have very special DNA that you would never know is special unless you were specifically breeding for that DNA combo. They look exactly the same, but by dumb happenstance, if you used seed bags, those start off perfect, meaning they have no genetic flaws. So if you put a bunch of seed bags near each other, you could actually get them to breed incredibly rare crossbreeds without meaning to, or get them to produce very specific flowers that look identical to the seed bags you started with, except the flowers they produced are special and have the correct DNA combination to produce a rare crossbreed, meaning dumb happenstance can absolutely get you incredibly rare flowers off pure RNG, and you would never specifically know that you ended up with a rare flower that way if you were not paying super close attention, especially because a lot of the rare crossbreeds can actually be created through incredibly rare combinations of sort of crap flowers, where very specific DNA combos in certain flowers can produce the rare one in a very, very unlikely percentage. So if you happen to get a bunch of the crap flowers, by sheer numbers, it would be entirely possible to get a few of the rare crossbreeds out of a group of flowers that should not really be able to produce them, but you happen to have enough where it offset the work, meaning the RNG would effectively give you the rare crossbreeds by dumb happenstance. There was actually a common method to get blue roses that involved getting a bunch of very specific red roses, where these red roses can produce a blue rose 1 in 64, but if you had a ton of those reds, by sheer numbers, eventually a blue rose would end up existing. The way I got blue roses, I made the red roses that were so perfect they produced a blue rose 1 in 4, versus going through the method of getting the crap reds that produce a blue rose 1 in 64. My point is, if you got lucky, the correct combination of flowers can produce rare crossbreeds in a very uncommon way that might be pure luck, or your luck could actually produce a flower that produces the rare crossbreed super commonly, and you just happen to get everything around that perfect flower to coexist and create that perfect flower without realizing you did, because the perfect flowers do not look different from their non-perfect counterparts. The only ones that look different are the crossbreeds, because they are obviously different colors. But the perfect red roses that I have that make blue roses 1 in 4 look no different than the red roses you can buy in seed bag form. And unless I specifically told you that those red roses were really good special hybrid reds, you would never know. So the whole reason I asked this question was to see what RNG anyone listening maybe ended up with, because I find that hilarious. But you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.